Hi, this is Adrian from Tactical Project Manager, and in this video I'm gonna cure your procrastination forever. So the thing is, whenever we have a task on our list which is slightly more complex than maybe getting a cup of coffee or liking a post or responding to a message, then we put off this task. And usually up to the last minute when we just have to work on it because our boss is reminding us or the client is calling. And this is not good because it pushes all your effort up to the last available time. One of the best techniques I have identified for myself to overcome procrastination is to break down such complex tasks into smaller pieces. And this sounds so simple, but once you have really understood the proper way how to slice down those tasks, and once you have seen the results, you'll really be amazed. I'm getting so much more work done since I have implemented this technique. Let's look at an actual example.
Suppose you have to organize a training workshop. So in your to-do list, you would have organize training workshop. And week after week, you keep putting off that task and you're feeling guilty and you're starting to worry whether you still have enough time. Now, this is not a good way of noting down a task because it's not specific. It's like overwhelming. There are several steps involved in that. And because it's more complex, you're not taking action. So let me show you how I would break down this task. We take this big monster task and break it down into the following pieces. Number one would be to book a meeting room. Number two would be to send out an invite. And because this is a one-day workshop with, let's say, 10 people, we also want to order some refreshments, so order beverages. We put this here. We just assume that you don't have to create any training slides or agenda because this is already better because now you have broken down the tasks into 3 pieces which you can take action on. But even those subtasks may be a bit overwhelming. So let me show you what I mean. Booking a meeting room also takes some effort because what do you have to do? You have to look for available rooms and you have to book a room. Sending the Outlook invite is also not just a 1-minute task. So let's break it down further. You have to be clear about who is going to attend the workshop. So create the attendee list. And let's put here create because that also tells you what to do. You have to include some message. So write invite, invitation, and you have to send the email. And what about the last point? Order beverages. Also, this is something you might procrastinate on because it's not something you can do in the blink of an eye. Suppose we can break it down into the following steps. In order to order beverages, you have to know how many bottles of water you have to order. So estimate number of bottles based on the attendee list. So that's pretty easy to do. Next, there might be some intranet form where you can just enter your request and this is going to the canteen or your service provider. So you want to find that form, find order form. And the last step is then to actually submit the order. Submit or enter the order. Wow, so we have broken down this big task into following mini tasks, and those are actually pretty achievable, pretty easy to handle. And the nice thing now is you can just step by step tackle each subtask over the course of, I don't know, 2-3 days or a week, and by the end of the week you'll be done. Looking for available meeting rooms takes maybe 5 minutes. So once it's done, you check it off. Then you have to book the meeting room, easy. Creating the attendee list. Well, this is, again, you sit down, you look who needs to attend. And again, this is maybe a minute or 2. Writing the invitation maybe takes a few more minutes because you have to word it nice and you want to make sure that people know what they expect from the training, things like that. And finally, you enter the order for beverages. And again, these are these 3 subtasks, each of which is really simple, really easy. It just feels good because you check off everything that you have done and you're making progress. So the conclusion is you can break down these bulky, unpleasant tasks where you have no idea how to get started into mini tasks, which are easy to accomplish. This is the principle how I break down my work items. And I do this for work stuff, but also for my personal life when I have to plan a holiday. It's just the same thing. You have to search for something. You have to enter an order. You have to calculate or estimate some number. And then every day, check off a few of these mini tasks just when you feel like.
Hope you found this useful. Try and implement this technique and see if it works for you. And let me know your feedback in the comments. Before I forget, subscribe to the channel so that you'll always get a notification whenever I post a new video. Take care. See you.